Under the harsh glare of the Lakers' practice court lights, something just dropped that's setting the whole purple and gold world on fire. Adou Thiero is back in the cast, hitting training hard, and trust me, this kid's arrival is already shifting the locker room vibe in ways nobody saw coming. You hear whispers among the veterans. There's a fresh energy brewing, a change in the air, and if you think this is just another rookie update, you are dead wrong. Buckle up, smash that like, subscribe, and slam the bell to all, because what I'm about to spill isn't just news, it's the opening act of a Lakers remix that could flip next season on its head before a single ball's tipped. Theo, drafted 36 in a wild multi-team dance that even roped in Kevin Durant, has been hurt. Yeah, knee sidelined him through summer league, but now he's back, clocking grind time in LA's high-tech training lab like a man possessed. This 21-year-old wing fits the Lakers like he was tailor-made. 6'8", 220 pounds, wingspan over 7 feet. Defensive instincts sharp as a razor, athleticism that screams potential. He's that coveted 3-and-D profile the front office salivates over. A player whose physical tools scream first-round talent, which Rob Pelinka openly confesses they saw clearly and decided to gamble big for. And here's the kicker. He's not just a physical freak. Theo's bloodline bleeds basketball, with both parents carrying college ball pedigrees and a WNBA draft mom. He's been bred for this grind, bringing not just athleticism, but professionalism and cerebral focus that scouts drool over. Right now, he's putting in work on the court every single day, arriving early, breaking down fundamentals with coaches, pounding hundreds of three-point attempts in the gym. That 25% shooting from college? He's determined to torch that number into respectability for the NBA's long-range battlefield. Coaches call him a blank canvas, especially on offense, with a defense that already turns head steals, boards. Physical presence. They see a future defensive anchor, someone who just might carve out meaningful minutes in that second unit and maybe, one day, start locking down the league's top wings. The Lakers aren't rushing him. No forced comeback. For Summer League, no risky plays. This is calculated patience. They want Theo healthy, evolving, and ready to launch full force at training camp this fall, setting the stage to slowly insert him into the rotation without burning him out. Social media's buzzing with Thero's back. Hype and fans some, already comparing him to Dorian Finney-Smith, are all in on his energy and potential impact. The front office and coaching staff see a chess piece with long-term value, someone who could eventually inherit defensive responsibilities as LeBron. And a D transition out of the picture, a future leader planted deep in the Lakers' core. His rookie season projection. Not a star debut, but a solid soldier, grinding defense, racking up steals and rebounds, slowly stretching his offensive game until that three-pointer becomes a reliable weapon. The young man's got an elite background, too, playing under Calipari at Kentucky before starring at Arkansas, bringing tactical IQ and work ethic that J.J. Redick's staff will polish to a shine. Behind the scenes, the deal that got Theo involved 7 teams and a high-stakes chase up the draft, board jumping from pick 55 to 45 and orchestrating a Brooklyn to LA pipeline. It's a bold statement. This is a clear message from Lakers management. Nobody's just throwing darts at the board. They see a hidden treasure here, a raw talent they're nurturing into a cornerstone piece. And believe me, the vibe inside the locker room reflects that belief. LeBron's already taken this rookie under his wing, preaching durability and basketball IQ, passing down wisdom like a mentor, protecting the franchise's future. Theo's not about instant stardom or hype. He's the quiet grinder, soaking it all in, molding himself behind the scenes because he knows it's a process, no shortcuts, no ego. The Lakers see him as much more than a season's project. They're planting a seed for 2-3 years down the line. He'll see time in the G League with South Bay to sharpen his vision, absorb tactical drills, and build the ironclad NBA durability that the league demands. But here's the real talk. If Theo's jump shot clicks even just halfway, we're Looking at a two-way menace who could swipe minutes from some of the more established but aging wings on the roster. Lakers diehards who watch Magic, Kobe, and young LeBron know raw talent when it's brewing. And what's brewing with Theo is exactly that kind of diamond in the rough nobody wanted to bet on yet until it's too late. And he's closing out games in the fourth quarter without breaking a sweat. So here's the question burning through every Lakers fan's mind right now. Can Theo be the new Zoto? The underdog who comes through clutch under the brightest pressure? You better believe that possibilities are live and kicking. But hold tight. Because if you think this is all the Lakers drama you're getting, your sleepwalking rumors are swirling of seismic moves humming below the surface, behind-the-scenes deals. Controversial shifts that could rock this team so hard that the entire trajectory of next season is rewritten overnight. Only folks locked in right here will be first in line to catch the fallout when those bombs drop. So don't be last to no blast that subscribe. Hit the bell on all. And dive into the Lakers' urgent news playlist I'm dropping right now. Because after what you just heard, the next revelation? It's going to shatter everything you thought you knew. Keep it locked. I'll see you on the other side. When your group chat blows up at 3 a.m. with Lakers alerts, you know it's more than a whisper. It's an earthquake. Because here's the raw, unfiltered truth tearing through this franchise right now. Adou Thiero's comeback isn't just a footnote. It's a seismic jolt that's already rattling the very foundation of this locker room. And if you thought the Lakers were just easing into a rebuild or treading water while waiting for LeBron and AD to clock out, you're dead wrong this. Kid is the ignition switch flipping the engine from idle to full-throttle war machine. And the implications? They're as explosive as the historic '99 Showtime revival whispers. Mixing that old-school grit with a modern-day blueprint for dominance that could rewrite what it means to bleed purple and gold in 2024 now. Hold on to this because while everyone's focused on Theo's rehab and development, there's a storm brewing behind the scenes with the kind of under-the-radar trades and locker room fractures that could shatter long-held alliances faster than Shaq throwing down a thunderous dunk on Kobe's channel. Yeah, the Lakers' quiet all-season toil isn't just about growth. It's about a power shuffle that might see vets questioning their future, about training camp battles turning nasty, and about LeBron, the unshakable king, wrestling with whether to don the mantle of mentor a rookie who could steal some spotlight or continue dragging a roster limping on aging legs. AD's patience is wearing as thin as the fading hope in that 21 bubble run where greatness slipped through their fingers like smoke. And you better believe this new kid's potential is stoking fires beneath Anthony Davis' every dome domination dream. But here's the kicker. What if Theo's rise is flirting with a changing of the guard earlier than anyone dared to whisper? Imagine the Clippers circling like vultures, Paul George and Kawhi watching this chess game unfold, ready to swoop in on any Lakers weakness, while the Warriors plot their splash reunions and Denver eye a playoff coup d'etat because the West's teeth are sharper than ever. And if the Lakers stumble navigating this internal shakeout, the entire conference could feast on their fractured remnants. The tension? You can almost taste it, thick in the air like the final seconds of Game 7 in 10. But instead of the Lakers celebrating, this time they're on the brink of a locker room civil war sparked by who's earning minutes and who's holding back. The future Bronny's shadow looms longer than a West Coast sunset. The youngest Laker poised to rewrite legacies while the old guard wrestles with their twilight years and Theo's hunger. It's a wake-up call echoing through the halls of the franchise. No more coasting. No more mercy for complacency. This kid wants not just to play, but to dominate. And if the coaching staff doesn't unlock that three-point shot fast enough, that energy could combust into frustration, locker room factions, even public firestorms like the infamous Magic-Jordan rivalry. This isn't hyperbole. It's reality speeding toward us with the ferocity of a LeBron buzzer beater only this time. The question isn't if they win, but who survives the reshuffling. So here's the real blockbuster bombshell nobody else is spilling. The seismic moves brewing behind Rob's glass office windows. They're more than whispers. Word as a potential blockbuster trade is ready to drop that could uproot a veteran cornerstone. shaketh his team to its soul, and slam the door on any comfort. Zone left with the purple and gold faithful, because if the Lakers go all in on Theo and the youth movement, the ripple effect could exile trusted veterans, fracture LeBron's carefully cultivated locker room chemistry, and force a D into a grind unlike any before. Test his resilience, his grit, his will to stay purple and gold amid chaos. Imagine a world where LeBron's legacy gets rewritten, not by rings won, but by battles fought defending this franchise's future from itself. This isn't a Lakers season to watch. It's a saga to survive, a raw, shaking, heart-pounding trial by fire that might unleash the Nets, Showtime dynasty, or gut the entire franchise and leave us begging for answers. Fans are already split between the hype of newfound energy and the fear of losing what made this team family, the roar in the stands. The legacy narratives, the absolute certainty that comes only with historic playoff runs fueled by trust and chemistry versus the dice roll of youth and raw potential. And amid it all, Theo, the rookie with the weight of the franchise placed on his broad shoulders, grinding not just for minutes, but to become the cornerstone of a rebirth too wild to predict. So buckle up, because the Lakers aren't just rebuilding. They're reinventing, reloading, but also running the risk of everything collapsing like the iconic trial of Kobe's last shot. And as a Laker till I draw my last breath, here's the storm I swear is coming. Now you tell me what's tearing at your gut. Because trust me, this saga has only just ignited.